Unfortunately, we don't get to make decisions. Mr. Ruud leaves the club after a very good run, 4 games played, 3 won, 1 draw, unbeaten during his reign. Ruben Amorim comes to the club with his staff, and he's been given the opportunity if he can keep Mr. Ruud. But with all due respect, Ruben Amorim chooses not to work with Ruud Van Nistelrooy. So, Ruud Van Nistelrooy made his comeback to the club uh, as you all know he was a striker. He was a striker, I think, 150 goals during his time. He was outstanding, and so he made a comeback back to the club on an assistant manager capacity, assistant to Eric Ten Hag, who also unfortunately lost his job just a few weeks ago. So he took over during that time that Eric Ten Hag was sacked, and he was the interim manager for Manchester United. During that time, that Manchester United was looking for another permanent manager. So he was in charge, and 4 games versus Leicester, versus PAOK in the Europa League, Leicester in the Carabao Cup, Chelsea in the Premier League, and again Leicester in the Premier League. Winning 3 out of 4 and drawing 1 versus Chelsea. So it's a good run. It's nice to see that it's something you can boast about. I think it was great. The connection between players during that time, we were able to see some things that we missed in the past. Did you know that during this short spell of Ruud at Manchester, there are some things I don't know if you were keen to realize. For example, the win against PLK was our first win in Europe in 380 days. Not only that, it was also our first win in the 2024 Europa League campaign. We started the game, 3 games played, 3 draws, and so that was the first win. Another thing, it was the game versus Leicester, that Bruno Fernandes goal was the first goal in the opening 33 minutes in the Premier League. We hadn't scored in the opening 33 minutes in the Premier League. So that goal was the first. He brought confidence in Ahmad. You also, Ahmad has been flying under Ruud, and I think if there's somebody who will be truly hurt that Ruud has left, it's Ahmad. So Bruno also was outstanding under him. Goals, assists, 4 goals, 3 assists, wonderful. 3 assists, I'm not sure, but yeah. He leaves that in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. So yeah, Mr. Ruud has really done a good job during this time, during this short spell, and that is something we'll live to remember him down the years, down the reign. Of course, not as a striker, but of course also this role that he had as an interim manager. So, Mr. Ruud, I wish him all the best in all that he'll be doing. Yes, unfortunately, we don't get to make decisions, but I like how Ineos are really running business in Manchester United. This is not like the days where we could see Ineos are saying, this manager, he stays. You are here, but he'll stay. But this time we see, would you like to keep him? Because they're just putting the ball on your court so that you get to make the decision, so that if anything goes south, it's on you. And I think moving forward with this new leadership, we're going to see some good things, and we're going to see some nice decision making, and hopefully we can get to see results, because we need the team back at the top as soon as possible. No pressure. We just want to do it politely and with a good pace, a good plan, good players. We have superstars, we have youngsters, we have young talents. So I trust in Neos, and I trust in Ruben Amorim. Ruud Van Nistelrooy, thank you. I wish you all the best in all that you'll be doing. Thank you for that. We really needed that smile in our faces. It has been a poor start to the season. It has been a bumpy ride, losing games, couple of draws. No, that's not the Manchester we know. So even as Ruben Amorim is coming in with his staff, We hope after the international break, this is a break that we get to, of course, relax. And of course, after the international break, we'll be coming with a new motive, new mind, fresh, everybody fresh, new execution of plans and projects. So, by the end of the season, how many titles are we going to have? What position are we going to be? Will we be back in the Champions League? Will we be competing against our big rivals on big occasions, on big levels? Darren Fletcher stays in the club. He doesn't leave. So I think that is good news. But one thing again, I like how Ineos, Omar Berrada, how you are handling business at Manchester. Great. Hopefully everything goes well. Mr. Ruud, thank you, and I wish you all the best. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. We out. See you in the next video, man. Subscribe.